Hey guys, it's Artsy, and today I'm going to be giving you guys over 50 ideas of what to draw for when you're feeling unmotivated or are blocked. While I talk, you guys are going to see two little illustrations I did of my OCs. Speaking of original characters, I'm going to get into this in a minute, but I'm going to draw your OCs in an upcoming video, so stick around to learn more about how to submit. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. So I'm actually going to start with the stuff about me drawing your guys' OCs because I feel like that's kind of important and that might be what people here are for, and then you can click away if you like and if you're not interested in the actual topic of the video. So basically you can submit via Gmail. My Gmail is in my artist bio on my YouTube channel, but it's also artsytaco1@gmail.com. Or you could DM me on Pinterest or Instagram. You could make a post, public or private on YouTube. Any way that I'm contactable online is a way you could contact me to get me to draw your OC. Send a picture of them and details if you want me to go over them in the video. I will mention everyone who I pick to draw the OC of. I haven't decided if it's going to be randomized or I'm going to pick my favorites. I think I might randomize it because last time I picked my favorites. Anyways, that's all that I have for that. Now, I'm going to be actually talking about the topic of the 100 art ideas. Number 1, do a fan art of a video game you're into. Number 2, do a fan art of a show or a movie you're into. 3, draw people in public. I know this can be scary, but it's a good exercise to get to know what people look like, and you could tell them, you could not tell them, you could try and lurk in the shadows, but I recommend it. It's fun. Do a Pinterest challenge, like the Pinterest OC challenge, or draw something you see on Pinterest, like a background. Go out and draw what you see in nature or the city. It's nice to see more realistic things than everything's online, because everything online is very curated, and what's in the world is in the world. Turn a logo into an illustration. Turn a person into a place, or vice versa, depending on what you prefer to draw. Turn a food into a person/illustration. Draw eyes. I know that drawing eyes is kind of cliche, but I do it anytime I have no idea what to draw. I just turn to the eyes. Cartoon, realistic, it doesn't matter. It's always fun. Do an art study. I mean, you could study people. There are lots of websites that you can use that quickly flip through the images, which leads to my next one, which is do a 5-minute doodles to practice of anything that you like. Do fan art of a musician/influencer you like. Draw a thing from a challenge that you saw online, the 10-second, 1-minute, 10-minute challenge, 20-second challenge, etc., whatever you like. Number 14, draw your pets. Number 15, draw you or someone else's clothes that you see online that you like, clothes you see of people walking by that you like. I used to do that, go out and just draw people's outfits. 16, do a still life of anything you're interested in. It could be something in your house, it could be something that you look for. 17, try a new medium. If you do a lot of pencil, do paint. If you do a lot of paint, do pencil, etc. 18, draw a new cover for a book/movie/album that you like. It doesn't have to be because you don't like the original cover. It can just be because you thought of something that would fit better in your mind. Number 19, draw a friend or a family member. Number 20, do a draw this in your style challenge online. There's lots of them on Pinterest. You don't have to post it anywhere. You can just use it as practice or a study. 21, try digital/traditional art, depending on which one you do more often or you haven't explored enough. Color a shape and then draw what you think it looks like. This is a fun idea. I've seen this was a big trend online, and I think that it's very helpful. 23, draw what's in your camera roll. If you went on vacation recently, or you didn't, look at photos that you have in your camera roll, and then draw one that you like that you took. Number 24, remake an old art that you've done, just to see your progress or because you thought that it was a cool concept and you haven't touched on it in a while. 25, draw a character into a photo. 26, put a picture of yourself into the background. Put a picture of yourself or somebody else into a background that you drew. So basically the inverse of the one prior. 27, swatch new materials. I know you haven't done it. Nobody's done it. You gotta do it at some point. It's very helpful. 28, scribble. Sometimes it'll lead somewhere. 29, close your eyes and make a shape, then turn it into something based on what it looks like. This is kind of similar to the color, like a random shape and see what it looks like, except for this is with a pencil or a pen, and then you're kind of given more constriction if you really need it. 30, try nail art. If you like to paint your nails, try something more complicated, and if it doesn't look good, take it off. No biggie. 31, Use multiple mediums like odd pairings, marker and string, something that you wouldn't expect to go together, something from nature, which leads into 32. Press leaves and make an illustration around them. I have never done this, but I've really wanted to. It can make a cool silhouette, or you can incorporate it into, like, if you're trying to draw nature things or fairies, anything that you can think of. Next, you could draw on the margin of a book. I do it in class all the time, which is something I'm not afraid to admit. It's fun. 34, finish an unfinished piece. Everyone has whips, not the other one, and they could be finished, and it might turn out better than you would have ever expected. 35, finally use the canvas in the back of your closet. I know it's been there for over a year. I know you want to use it. Do it. It's not a waste of money if you're learning something and if you have a good idea. Thumbnail first, though, which is 36. Draw how a song makes you feel. This one's kind of hard to interpret, but interpret it however you like. I'm a big music lover, and sometimes music makes me feel certain things, and I like to illustrate around that. That's how I've made some of my best drawings. 38. Draw what you want to be doing right now. If you want to be at the beach, be at the beach. In drawing form. That is what this drawing that you're seeing on screen is about. That's why I made that. I really wanted to go to the beach. Where I was on vacation when I drew this. We were in Maine, and my parents were slow, and they did not get up in time for me to go to the beach when I wanted to, so I decided to bring the beach to me. Number 39, create a story. This could be an OC story. This could be a story based on something that already exists, but it will motivate you to draw. Trust me. Create a story around a person or a place, or you could create it based on a random prompt generator and then run with it. 40, paint on playing cards. I've been wanting to do this for a really, really long time, and I've never kind of gotten around to it, but I think it would be a great idea to do like a whole deck. I think Mariah Elizabeth did something like this, where she painted on a bunch of cards with all of her characters, and I've thought it was fun ever since. 41, create for a friend or a family member. It can be nice, and it can be sweet to see the expression on their face when you give them something that's handmade. It will always beat something store-bought. Decorate/paint on/draw on your clothes. I've seen people do this with t-shirts, kind of like tie-dye, except for not actual tie-dye, obviously, and shoes. I think that is a cool idea. I had a friend who customized his shoes, and they looked hella cool, so try it. 43. If you have a friend that likes to draw, switch illustrations every X minutes with them. X is however many minutes you want, and see what happens. I've seen this done online, and it always comes out awesome when it's a combination of two people's thoughts and ideas. It's not 10, it's 9. But the next 9 are for if you have a YouTube channel, but it's not specific to that. You could do them anyways and just not post it. Or if you like to make videos, go ahead and make a video and don't post it. But they are kind of more YouTube related stuff. You could also do TikTok, etc. Okay, 44. Draw sprites for your videos. I have my little guy who draws in the corner. I have my end screen. I have my guys explaining at the beginning. Those are all things that you can make that could totally upgrade the quality of your videos, and I think that they're fun. 45, do an art trend. You could do this if you don't have a channel, but any art trend that is popular at the time, specifically things that are popular now that you like. 46, make a draw with me. These always do super great, at least in my opinion, and people always ask to see more, but it's not the style of video that I am most familiar with and that comes easiest to me, so I always forget, but I should make one. 47, do a Q&A. Simple. 48, go live and draw people's suggestions. 49, start a series. People eat series up. Start a drawing something for every letter of the alphabet kind of thing. That always does so great for me. Number 50, if you have a YouTube channel, draw in the style of artists you find aspirational. Or if you don't have a YouTube channel, that's fine too. Do that too. I think that it can help you learn in ways that not just studying real life can't always help you learn. And I will always love doing that. 51, if you have a YouTube channel, draw your day and post it. I have seen this done by Lavender Town and other artists, and it looks super fun. Similarly, 52, film an artist vlog. That's simple. I don't need to explain what that is. 53, and the final tip of this video, this is not so much a drawing one, but you could, perchance, if you are unmotivated, watch a what to draw video and possibly like it if you liked it. I am talking about myself, if you couldn't already tell. Anyways, that is all of the suggestions I have for this video. That is 53 things to draw. You have no excuse but to draw at this point. Or not draw, to create something. Don't just sit around playing video games. Don't fall victim to it. You have things to draw now. You can't use the excuse that there is nothing to draw. There is, so go do it. And if you stayed for the whole video, all 53 of these things, and the explanation of how to submit a character, and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time, and I'm just going to let the rest of the speed paint play out, and the reveal will be at the end. I'll play some music in the background. Bye!